Welcome back and thank you for watching another video. If you're my subscriber, great for you. And if you don't know me yet, make sure to click below and subscribe to my channel. This way you can hear other videos and get notifications about them. My name is Dr. Luiza and I am a life and wealth coach. I also own a few businesses and I'm a public speaker as well as educator. In this video, we're going to focus on first important step of building top confidence, and that is visualization. I'm actually surprised that I pronounced that word correctly because, my goodness, very often this word creates some challenge for me. And I was wondering before this video how I'm going to pronounce it. Sometimes my tongue breaks, so I'm very proud of myself. And guess what? Because I succeeded, that raises my confidence level. Hint, hint for later. But first, I would like to share with you my story which will prove that visualization is an extremely important aspect of building your top confidence. I grew up in a musical family, and since little baby, I was taught by my parents how to play piano, and in age of 5, I went to music school. As a little child, I had crazy and wild imagination. I wanted to be a musician on the stage, but above all, I wanted to be the one in this beautiful gown, huge gown, and gorgeous made hair, beautiful makeup, pretty much looking like a princess. Well, guess what? That day came. Years later, fast forward, I came to United States and I received invitation to play with the orchestra, but not in the orchestra, but actually be the one at the front and be a soloist. So my dream came true, right? But guess what? The amount of negative talk and that lack of belief I had inside was kind of frightening, and I knew I have to do something about it. Well, that time I was already in New York and I reached out to Don Green. By the way, if you don't know him, he is a peak performance psychologist and he actually trained FBI's SWAT team as well as 3 Olympic teams. He later became a teacher, an instructor of the peak performance master class at Juilliard, and I had a huge privilege working with him. One of the very first exercises he assigned to me, and that became my never-ending homework, was centering technique. An important part of that technique was visualizing. I needed to visualize myself before the concert, during my concert, and after the concert. I needed to see myself, how I behave before the concert, how I sit in my warm-up room, how I pick up my instrument, how I take the air. I needed to see myself, how I walk on the stage with confidence, how my body looks like, how my shoulders are rolled back, how I keep my head up. When I stand with my instrument, how I stand with my legs slightly apart, how I keep my body posture confident, upright. I needed to feel during my visualization how I expand when I take my breath. I needed to see myself, how the audience reacts at the end of my performance. I was visualizing how I see all these people standing up, clapping for me. I needed to hear the sound of that ovation. And you know what? Absolute miracle happened. For me, it was a miracle because the day of my performance, when I went on that stage, everything what I created in my mind actually happened. So that gets me to the point, and I'm sure you already got the point. Visualization is extremely powerful because you need to know first what type of a person you want to become. You want to visualize how you will be in a few months, in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years, with every single detail. Not just your personality, oh, I would like to have these qualities. No, you want to see your posture, how you stand, how you move. You want to hear your voice, how confident your voice is, how it projects, how your lips moving, how your eyes are open, how your shoulders are rolled back. You want to see yourself with every aspect of your physicality. And if you incorporate all the senses in visualization, which means you see yourself, you hear your voice, you feel the emotions you feel in that moment, when that important event, which means so much to you, is actually happening, you are going to create your alter ego. It's like you're creating a second person, the person you would like to become. But you know what? In the same time, you're actually teaching your brain that that's who you are. You're creating new neural pathways in your brain, and amazing thing happens. You start becoming that person. Of course, it will not happen just by visualizing, but that is first extremely important step which will help you build your confidence. And of course, in my next video, we are going to be talking about step number 2, which needs to be connected with that visualization. So I hope I inspired you to create that morning routine every day when you wake up. In the morning, before you open your eyes, see yourself. See yourself the way you want to be. Doesn't matter you are not that person yet. Remember, yet. Because you are going to be that person. And we are going to develop that person by taking these important steps, and visualization is the first one. See you in my next video for step number 2. Remember, subscribe below so you don't miss it.